What if I told you the biggest threat facing retail today is not inflation? It is not labor shortages. It is not online competition. And it is not artificial intelligence. It's something much quieter, much more dangerous. It's the thousands of small decisions made every day when nobody is watching. Every major corporate scandal, every damaged reputation, every broken culture started with one decision that someone believed wasn't a very big deal. The truth is, ethics isn't tested when the right decision is easy. It's tested when doing the right thing costs you something. And that's exactly why I wrote this book. After more than 40 years leading people, building businesses, mentoring leaders, and working inside retail organizations, I've noticed something. Most organizations don't fail because they hire bad people. They fail because good people slowly begin making small compromises. A little shortcut here, one ignored policy there, one exception for the right customer, one sales target that suddenly becomes more important than integrity. One of these decisions seems significant on their own, but over time, those small compromises become the culture, and culture determines everything. How employees treat one another, how customers are served, how trust is earned or lost. Here's what I've learned. Most ethics training focuses on policies, rules, compliance, what you can do, what you can't do. But life doesn't usually present ethical decisions that clearly. Real leadership happens in the gray areas, when you're under pressure, when sales are down, when staffing is short, when deadlines are impossible, when everyone is watching your results. Those are the moments that reveal character, not because they're dramatic, but because they're ordinary. That's where culture is built, one decision at a time. Every decision creates momentum. Choose integrity consistently, and people begin trusting you. Teams become stronger. Customers become more loyal. Performance becomes sustainable. But compromise repeatedly, and something else begins happening. Trust disappears. Morale declines. Employees disengage. Customers notice. Eventually, performance suffers too. The greatest cost of unethical leadership isn't the mistake itself. It's the trust you may never fully recover. That's why I wrote Ethics in Big Box Retail. Not to give people another rule book, but to provide a practical framework for making better decisions before difficult situations arise. Because ethics isn't about perfection. It's about preparation. It's about developing an internal compass that guides every decision, whether anyone is watching or not. Throughout this series, we're going to explore real situations that leaders face every day. We'll examine why ethical failures happen, how they can be prevented, and how leaders can create cultures where integrity becomes the standard instead of the exception. So let me leave you with one question. If every decision you made this week appeared on tomorrow morning's front page, would you be proud of every single one? Not because someone forced you to make the right choice, but because your values made any other choice impossible. That's the kind of leader every organization needs. And that's the journey we're about to begin together. Over the coming weeks, we'll tackle one real leadership challenge at a time. why good people make bad decisions, why trust takes years to build and seconds to destroy, how ethical cultures outperform compliant cultures, how leaders create accountability without fear, why character always compounds over time, and why ethical leadership may be the last true competitive advantage left in business. If you're committed to becoming a better leader, building a stronger culture, and making decisions you'll be proud of for the rest of your career, you're in the right place. I'm Kevin McNabb. Welcome to the journey. I'll see you in episode 1.